Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of WTF. I'm Will.
I'm Trevor.
And today we're reviewing the Tomorrow War. Yeah, Tomorrow War. All right, starring Chris Pratt,
Betty Gilpin.
Yep, Yvonne Strahovski, and J.K. Simmons.
Yeah, J.K. Simmons.
That's right. Now, Trev, what's this movie about, buddy?
This is a movie about going to the future to save the past.
Yeah, that's it. In a nutshell, that's it.
I think we've heard this sort of scenario in other movies, other future movies, or back.
Well, it's basically like Back to the Future, but it's now Back to the Past.
Well, it's nothing like Back to the Future. Anyway, it's been a long time since we've done one of these shows.
We're happy to be back, though.
Sorry about the hiatus with the fun with COVID-19.
Yeah.
Haven't really gone to many movies. Even though we did watch some movies, there's a lot has happened in both of our lives since then.
But hey, theaters are back open now.
Yep.
Movies are starting to come back out on a regular time frame, so
we're back into it.
Yeah, expect more videos to come. Well, honestly, what do you think? You go first, I'll finish.
Well, let's just talk about time travel movies. What are some of the things we're going to face when we see a time travel movie?
Well, you got to think about your timelines. Are you creating parallel universes? You got to think of time parallel paradoxes, and
so there's got to be a setup.
Yes.
In how the sort of time travel works, or if it doesn't work, because the whole setup sort of defines how the film is going to play out and whether or not it's going to follow certain rules.
And they actually did. They did it, I think, a good job. It's like, look, we're coming back here. We're trying to bring people to the future to fight, but they realized that just wasn't working. So we need to fix the problem in the past, which would basically eliminate that future that existed and create a new one.
Are you confused yet? Because I am.
I don't know. I've gone cross-eyed.
The thing about this movie, though, it just feels like it steals a lot from a lot of different movies. Like, I feel like it takes a lot from the movie Alien, of course. It definitely takes something from another movie that I really loved called...
Edge of Tomorrow.
On the Edge of Tomorrow. So, yeah, it was
the aliens looked a lot like you're right, the aliens themselves looked a lot like
the whole feeling of the movie about how it's like...
But that was a Groundhog Day film.
But that was a great film, though.
I'm not arguing that, but that was more Groundhog Day.
Whatever, it's a future movie. It's a Back to the Future movie.
No, it wasn't.
Starring Michael J. Fox. So there's certain rules that a movie has to follow, and I felt like this was trying to follow certain rules, but I felt like it was quite a bit over the top. I felt like at the beginning, it was like, okay, this is kind of a cool idea, and then I was like, oh my god, this is really cheesy. Like, it started off like an action movie where it actually started off like Fortnite, where they're flying into like this territory, and it's like it does this other serious thing, and then it goes one way, then it goes another way, and then one of the greatest...
Confused yet?
One of the best scenes in the movie is with J.K. Simmons. J.K. Simmons is the shit.
He really can't do anything wrong.
He's amazing. So the movie was kind of like teetering, and then there's a scene with him and Chris Pratt, and I'm like, that is a great scene. When you have good actors working together, like J.K. Simmons, like it's like, wow, okay, that brought me right back into the movie. And the chemistry between the two of them in that scene was it was amazing. So then I was like, okay, I'm back in. And then about just after halfway through the movie, then it slows completely down, comes to a grinding halt. Then it got all serious and sentimental, and it was not that was bad. I just felt like the whole structure of the film was all over the place. So I didn't feel like I was along for the ride the proper way I should have been.
I liked the movie. It was good. It was a kind of an interesting concept. I definitely felt the same way. They copied slightly with slight differences the aliens from other films like Edge of Tomorrow. They're very, very similar. You're right. J.K. Simmons, that scene, they have their father-son scene was fantastic. He is such a talented man. And my God, I don't know if he was...
He was jacked.
Yeah,
he was ripped.
I was like, did you just get jacked for this film, or are you always like that?
Yeah, no, it looked good.
But yeah. So their chemistry, on-screen chemistry, was excellent. I really enjoyed it. Even Chris Pratt and his older daughter, had actually really good chemistry, I felt. I really... Yvonne Strahovski.
Who's fantastic in...
Dexter and Handmaid's Tale.
Well, Handmaid's Tale she's really good in. I don't know. I barely remember her in Dexter. What did you think of Chris Pratt's performance?
Standard. Guardians of the Galaxy. Pretty...
He's a likable guy. Guys like him, girls like him.
He's got kind of the comedy aspect. He's good at what he does. He's obviously been in action films before, so this isn't really new to him.
Yeah. He was an executive producer as well.
But it's your standard Chris Pratt. And I always wonder, this alien tech ship with clearly advanced alien technology, how did it crash land? They don't have sensors or realize that there's a snowdrift, or like they have this amazing time to fly through space to colonize planets, and they crash land on Earth and in Russia and just sit there and die. Don't even like, oh no, we crash landed, and they don't try and get out and fix their ship. I don't know.
Yeah. It's like, oh, let's try to figure out how this happened. Well, let's go check out this kid in high school.
He's a volcano expert.
Oh, but
Because there's no other volcano experts. There are scientists in universities.
Right. So,
and they have 30 years to figure this out.
Exactly. But this kid that's in university or whatever, he's
in high school. He's a high school teacher.
Whatever. Like, this is what I mean. It was kind of a cool concept, but to me, this was like a video game movie. So if you like video games and you like action, you'll like the way this movie looks. But other than that, it doesn't really hold true to a complete structured story, in my opinion. So we're gonna review this movie on Aliens. So how many aliens are you gonna give it, Will?
The movie was enjoyable. I did like it. Some cool action scenes, cool concept. I really like J.K. Simmons. A few little twists and turns here. For me, it was a good 7.
All right.
It was a 7 out of 10 aliens for me.
I'm gonna give it 6 aliens, and most of that's for J.K. Simmons. Sorry it's been so long since we've done a review, but we're back now.
Yep. Thanks again for checking this out. I hope you continue to watch more videos of WTF. And we will see you next time.